Good morning, and right off the bat, thank you to Lisa for gifting a Tier 1 sub. So, for anyone who can't see the chat, I will explain the new feature that Twitch just added, and I think it's actually pretty cool. So, we used to have a little bar on the top of the screen, sometimes on the bottom, depends on where I put it, that would have like what our goal was to reach for followers and subscribers and stuff. But I think it cluttered the screen a little bit. But now in the chat, every time someone like Lisa just subscribed,
so cool.
Jen just subscribed, it'll count up towards our goal. So currently we were at 558 subs of our 750 goal.
Okay, and also Augie the Only G said that they're watching us on their TV today.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, a lot of people don't realize that.
So we're like this big now.
If your TV may have a Twitch app, and you can watch right in the app. It's pretty cool.
But even if it doesn't, I usually
you cast.
You can cast it if you have like Chromecast. Oh wow, we're in Hype Train level 2 already. Thank you very, very much.
Well, we're drinking anyway today.
We are drinking today, but this time it's not a shot or a shooter, which we learned a little while ago. There's a difference between the two. Ooh,
what is
Lunchbox Lob, thank you for the gifted Tier 1 subs. It's 5 of them, so 5 more towards our goal.
So cool.
We're gonna talk about obviously why we have. This is going to sound weird to say at first, but a special soda.
Cola.
Yeah. And special soda sounds a crafted cola or a special soda.
Crafted cola.
Alliteration is always the way to go.
It's a crafted cola.
Okay. Why we're going to talk about that in a second, because it is actually really unique. Second, we have a Déjà Vu theory that we overheard over the weekend. And if you're into like, I don't know, crystals and spirit animals and things, you may have heard this before.
Okay. Not related at all.
Yeah, but I feel like you said you heard something similar.
No, I didn't.
Or someone I told then did.
Maybe you were having deja vu.
Maybe I was having deja vu. Thank you to everyone. Augie the Only G. What else do we have here? I know someone else. Lefty Bassist. Erica P.
Court in Spokane.
I think I said Court in Spokane before, but I may have forgotten that. And Zadie for the subs and bits.
Thanks, guys.
So, also yesterday.
Yes.
And I guess I discovered this guy over the weekend. But I watched his stream on Twitch.
Oh.
It's the guy who owns the video game store that our friend Raph and I went to over the weekend. And if you missed our stream on Monday, we talked all about it. Some of the... Lean that way, Carla Marie, towards your right. Your right. Keep leaning. So some of like that... Super Nintendo thing that's in the background over there was from his store. Some new Game Boy games that I bought.
This thing.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's too close. But this thing that I bought that plays Game Boy games on TVs.
It's a store. What is it called? Pink Elephant?
Pink Gorilla Games is the name of the store.
Pink Elephant's the car wash.
Yes. So Pink Gorilla Games is the store. And the reason we visited was because Raph follows the guy who owns it on Twitch. So I was like, all right, I'll give this guy a follow. Let's see what's going on here. First off, 70,000 followers, which is pretty crazy. And I saw his go live notification yesterday, so I clicked it, and he had 1,000 people in there, and the guy's a genius. He goes through all of his new merch and his inventory, basically, when it comes in at night.
Before he posts it, like, to the website?
Before it goes anywhere. And... people in the Twitch chat can call dibs and buy things before they even go to his stock. It is one of the most genius, nerdy gaming things I've ever seen.
It's so smart.
And it's actually, even though it's only one guy in his store going through inventory, and like he'll alphabetize it sometimes because that's what he has to do. It was pretty fascinating to watch, even though I wasn't interested in 99% of the things he was saying.
See, I want a store for that reason, so that I can do a Twitch channel to show you my stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, his Twitch channel also hits the sweet spot of being a retro video game store on a platform that deals with video games oftentimes.
Okay, that's fair. But like, also people come to Twitch for like hot tubs, so maybe I will have a hot tub store, and I will show you all of the hot tubs, and I will go from hot tub to hot tub.
I don't think people go to the hot tub channel on Twitch to buy hot tubs. They usually go there to look at...
I have an idea.
Butts and boobs.
We're going to do a stream from somewhere.
A hot tub? A bath? Your bathtub? It's not big enough. J Marker 83, thank you for the subscription with Prime. Ooh, Lunchbox Lobs that I know, Pink Gorilla. So if you're in the Seattle area, there's 2 locations. I feel like I'm doing a commercial for this guy's store.
No.
There's one in the University District and one in the International District. I went to both with Raph on Sunday.
Okay.
Really nerded out. Shauna from West Virginia, thank you for the gifted sub. Liz from Connecticut.
Hell yeah, thank you.
Guys, we were just inching closer and closer to that goal. Thank you very, very much.
Ricky said, please do a bathtub episode with bubbles and rubber ducks. I'll do it. I don't care.
Yeah, but only one of us would fit.
We could both like sit in there with our knees up.
No, I really don't think I could.
Or like if we stretch our legs out and do like.
We're not. I know what you're going to say. The action that a scissor
The
would
cup is full.
take. Oh, wow. Oh, also, we have a new cup there.
Oh, yeah. It's the Fever Tree cup.
I decided normally we have a shot glass on there, but since we're actually drinking cocktails, I put a cocktail glass, like a tumbler, if you will.
Speaking of.
Tumbling? Speaking of what? Oh, right. We
In
got
honor of drinks today.
put that on the screen as well.
We're
Give me
giving
1
away
second.
This bad boy. And then this, so you can, I don't know, put this in it.
You don't know. And that contest is live now, so all you've got to do is type exclamation point and the word ticket or exclamation point and the word enter.
Why do you struggle so much?
Because I said ticket first, and I never do, so it like threw off my cadence.
Okay.
And you do have to be a subscriber to enter. So remember that part of it.
I know some people said they were having trouble subscribing with Prime. I know a lot of people were having trouble last week and then figured it out. If you guys could just like connect with one another after all the ticket things go away.
Well, I know I just saw in the chat here, 83 Marie Smith said, Stupid Prime says I cannot resubscribe until September 9th. And hello, it is September 9th.
Sometimes it's a certain time, right?
It has to be. Yeah, it's whatever time you signed up last.
Which is annoying because it'll also make their sub run out today before that. Like they may not be a subscriber right in this moment.
Well, I hope they are. And we're going to close this at the end of the show. So if you normally sub later in the show, hopefully you'll have time to reset it before the show is over.
Okay.
But the cup is full. So now we can explain the drinks.
So we went to our friends at Seattle Cocktail Club for a meeting a few weeks ago. And they were like, oh, Fever Tree is coming out with a new cola. And Fever Tree is actually the, we've been using the mixers in the house all the time now, but when we first tried gin, that's the mixers that we use.
So it's a company that normally makes like tonic and like seltzer water, things like that.
So when they were like, they're coming out with a new cola, we were like, what do you mean a new cola? And it's a distiller's cola, and it's made specifically for whiskeys and rums. So there's no alcohol in this, but it's made specifically so that when you're drinking something like whiskey or rum, it brings out all of the flavors of those specific alcohols, and it makes the drink better than any other drink you've had. And I can't wait to actually tell my mom about this because she loves rum and cola.
I thought of someone in my life as well,
Yeah.
our friend Romeo, who he is a rum and coke guy to the extreme. And here's my favorite part about it. We haven't sipped it yet. We haven't tasted it yet. But
No, we haven't.
what I like about it is I think during the pandemic, everyone kind of upgraded their home bar.
Yeah.
If you had one. And I think this is legit. And I'm not trying to be like corny or anything. I think this is legitimately like the final touch to your home bar to really set it apart. Because, yeah, you can have a can of like Coke or something for a rum and Coke or whatever. But this, I think, sets it apart. And you're like, no, I have specific soda mixers or cola mixers to make the most perfect drink I can.
And what I love is a lot of times I'll go with like tonic because it's not sweet and I know there's no added sugars. There are no added sugars, no artificial sugars. Let me get the artificial sweeteners. That's not a normal thing to say in life. There's no artificial sweeteners in this.
All right.
Oh no.
What?
Save it.
Save it?
Yeah.
Why are we saving the cap?
Because it's cute. It's got
All
a
right.
little tree on it.
Wait, why do you have to make the...
Just there's ice in it, and I wanted to keep the ice.
Okay. So put some ice in the cups.
Okay.
What do we got here?
Oh, wait, I want to show the box.
Uneven amount of ice.
I'm sorry. This is the box that everything came in for us. And look how pretty it is. I know all the ladies are going to love this. I want to make this the wallpaper behind us.
Fever. Are they going to sponsor the whole show? Or you mean like the pattern?
Leaves. I'm obsessed with leaves.
We can do that.
How cool.
So this is where, can you give me that card, Carla Marie?
Oh, yeah. It's got
This
the
is where I
recipe.
always mess up. Because when I make my own mixed drinks, they're usually terrible. So I am going to have the bourbon and cola. And they gave me a little maker's mark over here. So it says 1 part maker's mark, 3 parts Fever Tree distiller's cola. Oh, we have the dehydrated limes to
Yeah.
garnish.
Also, so I just put their website in here because you can find where Fever Tree is sold near you. And also the cola is like so new that it may not even be at your local store yet. And if it's not, ask them about it.
Mm-hmm.
But when you go to their website, Fever Tree's website, it says if 3/4 of your drink is the mixer mixed with the best. And I was like, bam, I love that.
That's fair.
I wish I was in the meeting when they did that.
So I love opening Maker's Mark because it feels like I'm opening Baby Bell cheese. You know that when you peel it? Look.
Okay.
How do you get this part off?
So you're having whiskey, I'm having rum. Because
Yes.
we know what happens when I have whiskey.
Well, I'm having bourbon. So
What? I don't know the difference.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, I don't pour this whole thing in there?
And then I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, wait, that's double, right? Yeah. 7, 8, 9. Oh, perfect.
Can you do mine?
No, you just count.
To how
1
many?
part.
How many times?
What do you mean how many times? Like how many do you
count
count
it
to?
to 3?
I think I counted to 3, if I remember correctly.
1, 2, 3. I think I need more than that.
Okay, well now you're just gonna pour out the rest of the the cola. I think that's how. Are any bartenders in there? Do you just count?
Is Benny in there? What'd you say?
Any bartenders?
It sounded like you said it's Benny. Oh, I feel like you're not supposed to pour directly in. Like you're supposed to do that.
Yeah, close enough. There we go.
Here's your little mixer.
Oh, a little Fever Tree mixer.
Whoa, you always do that.
What?
You mix too. You're gonna make it too fizzy.
No, I want it to really be mixed in there.
Oh my god. Oh my god. You're I hope Fever Tree is watching this right now and they're like, dude, why'd you do that? Wait, look at these little limes. I didn't open them yet.
So if they're dehydrated limes, are they gonna like expand when we put them in the drink?
It's for a garnish, so it's got a little slit in it.
Oh.
Oh no, maybe it doesn't.
I don't think it does. Just do one of these. Bloop. There we go.
Wait, take a picture of it.
I love this. Vicky said I can't hear because I'm on a work call, so I don't know what I just entered, but I saw there's a giveaway, so I figured why not. It's on the screen, Vicky. It's also very small on the screen. What are we doing here?
I'm just taking pics. All right, you ready?
I can be. Cheers, Carla Marie.
Cheers to your...
Cheers.
I don't know why you did that. Oh, wow. I'm mad that I didn't drink a sip of it first.
Me too, actually, now that I think about it. Okay. It does legitimately taste different than a regular, like,
Bless you, it's true.
whiskey and Coke. It legit, like, and I know it's hard to explain what I am tasting to you, but I will say it tastes like more of a, this is going to sound like a weird word to use, like a distinguished drink.
Yeah. Like, I feel fancy.
I do.
I feel like I ordered a $3,000 bottle of cola.
So definitely, I mean, honestly, if you see it at your Total Wine or any of those stores around you,
Like a Bevmo.
definitely pick up
Wow.
a pack or a bottle, try it out, because it's definitely worth, if you're into cocktails and trying to make perfect cocktails, this is definitely one way to do it.
I had to get this for my mom. Every time I sneeze, my mom will always say, bless you, it's true. So I
Why?
sneeze, as you were saying, it really does taste
I didn't even
different.
hear you sneeze.
I sneezed and blessed myself.
I didn't even hear any of that. Well, bless you. So Fever Tree Distiller's Cola, check it out.
Alexandra said, what's the alcohol content? None. It's actually a specific cola. Let me show you up close.
Also, I got to clear that cup on the screen.
It's a cola made for whiskeys and rums to bring out a better taste. Actually, read the card because the card explains
There
it
you go.
best. I'm going to read the card. Hold on. It says, a rich blend of Caribbean cola nut, citrus, and exotic spices. Our delicious cola has been carefully crafted to enhance the complex flavors of whiskeys and rums from the world's finest distilleries. No artificial sweeteners or colors, made with high fructose corn syrup. Wow, I would be so good reading a commercial.
Well, you did it for a very long time.
It's true.
All right.
No, this, okay. Can we explain to what is happening? There is alcohol in our
that's your
drink.
sister that was asking.
There
Okay.
is alcohol in the drinks that we just made. This is the mixer, which is supposed to be part of drinks when you
So
drink.
I mixed mine with some Maker's Mark whiskey.
I had some Bacardi, or as they say in the Bacardi factory in Puerto Rico, Bacardi.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I had no idea.
Seattle Cocktail Club said, I had no idea cola came from a nut until I read about this. I was also very confused.
Yeah.
And it says cola nut, Kola.
Not see?
No.
I didn't realize that either.
I'm going to do some extensive research.
On cola nuts?
Yeah. Like, can I eat them as a snack?
I don't know. We do have to move on, though. So thank you to Fever Tree for sending these. I know I already have like 3 people that I want to buy this for and
Who would
send
have
and
thought
be
that
like,
you'd ever be like, I'm going to buy cola.
I know, but they're people who love rum and cokes, so I want to send it to them. We do have some pictures that Carla Marie has received from her sister's wedding.
Are we do that first?
We have the theory about Déjà Vu that I want to see if anyone agrees with, because I actually thought it was believable at least.
Okay. And we also have something fun we're doing this weekend.
Yes, and we have the giveaway. That is all coming up. Let's do these pictures, Carla Marie.
Okay, so my sister got 3,000 photos back from her wedding.
Can I explain something? So Carla Marie sends a Google Drive file and says, hey, these are the pictures we're going to put up during the show tomorrow. I was expecting 2, 3, something like that.
Your Google is talking because you said Google Drive.
Yeah, no, it's fine. So I open up the file. There are 25 to 30 pictures. And I responded, and granted, I responded at like midnight.
I woke up to this.
I said, there is no way I am loading all of these pictures to go through during the show. Because it would have been like when a teacher comes back from a vacation and puts up their pictures on the projector and expects all the students to give a damn. That's what it would have been like.
Okay.
So we are going to go through 5 pictures. I think that was a fair compromise.
Okay, fine.
All right, what's this first one? What do we
It's us apparently dancing. That's a fun picture. I wish I knew what song it was, you know? I can only guess.
got? So what's your guess then, Carla Marie?
Get low, 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 low.
That's actually a pretty good guess.
I can hear it.
What about this song?
Well, I would say put your hands up and shout, but that's how I danced for the rest of the night. And that song wasn't on the whole night. So I don't know.
I don't think there was a song playing in this next one.
Well, there was.
Everyone's dancing, obviously.
We just posed. Like, I don't know why. A bunch of losers.
And then you've got to explain this picture to everybody.
Yes. I'm so glad you chose this one. Okay. Everyone had their specific entrance to come into the reception. And my friend Terry, who was my 8th grade boyfriend, and I were partners because he is best friends with my sister's now husband. And we didn't know what to do. And the day before, I was like, I'm going to Target. I'm going to get us water guns. And I was in the water gun aisle, and I was like, water guns probably aren't a good idea.
I can't imagine someone being pleasantly sprayed with a water gun at a wedding.
So I found Nerf guns, and we went full speed into the ceremony, pumping Nerf guns, and it was so much freaking fun. We still have the Nerf gun here, mine. It only has one little thing left, but yeah, it was fun. We had the best entrance.
And then the last picture.
What is it?
Is this one?
Oh, I was so excited when I saw all these because I'm giving my speech and you see everyone cracking up, and I was like, man, on days when I'm not feeling great about myself, I'm just going to go back and look at these photos because there's ones of my sister covering her face. Her fiance is hysterical. Husband is hysterical laughing. People in the background are laughing. Man.
So those are your hype me up pictures?
Yeah.
Because you got the crowd going?
Yeah,
I like that. That's actually a good idea. Find one picture that makes you happy and like, yeah, I got it.
Yeah, remember, I'm funny. Thank you. Martha said my makeup was amazing. That was Dina with the pink hair who did my makeup. But there are more photos. There's more photos of Anthony and I dancing. Mm-hmm. They exist. They'll be probably on the internet at some point, but
great story.
Sorry, show the first one again.
All right. Why am I showing this one?
Because my makeup looks really good. Also, I'm just going to, every morning I'm going to wake up. It's like in 50 First Dates when she has to see their whole life every day. I'm just going to wake up and look at a whole photo album of photos from this day. I'll feel good and move on.
You know, I've never seen that movie.
I know, and it's on your list of movies that you haven't seen and we stopped watching.
50 First Dates is on the list?
Yeah.
What's the next one I'm supposed to watch? Ghost? Right? I guess I'll have to watch that at some point. Let's see. So Martha said that's a framer for sure.
It is a framer.
I feel like I've seen
You're going to come home one day and I'm going to have all photos of us in frames on my steps, like on the wall.
And then you're going to come home the next day and there's going to be a note from me in a frame that says, I had to go. Good luck. No, Love 2330. I have never seen Ghost. There was a whole list of movies that we actually made here in the Twitch chat with classic movies that I have never seen. Let's see.
Oh.
Did someone ask about I did watch The Goonies. I made it through The Goonies. What was the last one I watched? Dirty Dancing? No, Pretty Woman. Walking down the street, pretty woman.
I think Goonies I don't know. It's on my list. But I also recently learned, and I know a lot of people responded to my Instagram story about this, that Anthony has never seen Brink or Johnny Tsunami.
Mm-hmm. You know, I was never a Disney Channel kid. I was a Nickelodeon kid. So like all those Disney Channel movies, never watched them.
So we only got Disney Channel in the summer. It was like this summer thing that they would do. Okay,
because is that when the clouds weren't blocking the antenna?
No, it was like on purpose, and they would like tease you throughout the summer because you were gonna watch it, and then I think it was like to get your parents to buy it.
To like add it to their cable package.
Mine didn't, and eventually we just got it. It just became a part of the thing.
Yeah, I was a Nickelodeon kid, and then I was also in New Jersey. I guess it was the WB at the time. Now it's the CW, right?
Yeah.
Channel 11 in New York and New Jersey. I just remember that. That's where I used to watch like my after-school cartoons. That's where they would have like Aladdin, Gargoyles.
On
I'm pretty sure. Wasn't that the channel?
It makes sense that Aladdin would be there because it's a Disney movie.
But I didn't watch the Disney Channel.
And what about Cartoon Network and Johnny Bravo, Powerpuff Girls?
No. Wasn't really a Cartoon Network person. Johnny Bravo I remember watching. Didn't like it.
You are Johnny Bravo.
I'm not Johnny Bravo.
You are Johnny Bravo.
No. What's now Freeform? WB?
ABC.
Wait, ABC?
ABC is now Freeform. ABC Family is now
Freeform.
Oh,
okay. I was very confused. I was like, ABC is still very much a thing. It's what college football plays on Saturday.
Have you seen Xenon? We've had this conversation.
Xena?
Yeah. Xenon.
Warrior Princess?
Xenon.
No.
Girl of the 21st century.
Never seen it.
With Protozoa. My supernova girl.
Xena with Prozac is what I'm hearing in my head.
We're watching it.
Protozoa?
It is literally what me at 13, this was my entire life. When she eats the french fries and the mozzarella sticks for the first time and they're so hot and she spits them out. Protozoa is a musical artist and his top selling hit in space is Supernova Girl.
How does it go? Come on. What you got?
I just heard you say.
How does Supernova Girl go? A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, go.
I just know he says my Supernova Girl. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Like, zoom, zoom, zoom. You make my heart go. That's a different song, though, right?
Come on.
I need it, like, queued up, and I'll go. That's not one of the songs I can sing.
What's it called?
I can look it up.
Okay, do it right.
Because we're not going to play it on Twitch and get fined. Protozoa. Yeah. Oh, it is the same song? Zoom, zoom, zoom. You make my heart go boom, boom. No, I think you guys are doing different songs. Literally, zoom, 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 Protozoa comes up. I can't.
Lisa said, unrelated. This is actually kind of related. But after Tuesday's show, I was freaking singing Brother for 3 days.
From Mary Kate and Ashley.
What was that song?
Brother for sale, only 50 cents. You can hug him, you can bug him. It's not a big expense.
Are you finding this Proton Girl?
Yeah, I gotta.
What is it? All right, Carla Marie's got it queued up on her laptop. Oh God, we're on Twitch too. This is quality content here. Mark, welcome to the chat. Good morning. All right, come on, Carla Marie. 1, a 2.
Wait, no, this is like just the beginning.
Oh my God.
Oh wow, I don't know these words.
Where's the hook?
The hair in this movie.
Yeah, none of this looks familiar to me at all.
Yeah, that's really it, actually. Zoom, 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 my supernova girl.
But you gotta like sing it.
Zoom, zoom, zoom. Make my heart go boom, boom, boom. No, we can't turn up the volume because then we get fined.
Yeah, I'm sure that Disney owns the rights to that song, and then we have to pull it from Twitch. It's gonna be a whole thing.
But Nickelodeon didn't have movies as kids. Only Disney, right? Like there was no Nick movies.
No, not that I remember really. It was all about series. Salute Your Shorts.
Salute Your Shorts. What were we watching and that was on?
Oh, we were watching. It was like a documentary about Nickelodeon, I think.
Rugrats movie. I forgot. All right. Harriet the Spy. Great show.
But the Rugrats movie came out as an actual movie in theaters, right?
Yeah.
Like they did. I don't remember them playing the Rugrats movie
it wasn't
on the channel. Ren and Stimpy was Nickelodeon, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all those shows.
Pinky and the Brain was what?
Pinky and the Brain was on WB. That was after school. Turn that on.
Yeah, we were talking about the orange VHS tapes the other day.
Oh, yeah. So there's actually a show on Netflix called The Toys That Made Us.
So
and
good.
They just came out with a new season. We watched with our friend Raph the Ninja Turtles episode. And it's crazy to think, and I guess this happens for more than just the Turtles franchise, but the TV show, the toy came before the TV show, which is crazy for me to think. I always assumed they were like, oh, we have this TV show, and yes, it came from a darker, edgier comic book.
Yeah.
Let's make a TV show. Oh, the TV show's great. Now let's sell toys. But the TV show was specifically a marketing tool
to sell
for the toys.
Yeah.
And I guess that has happened in the past, too. Today is National Teddy Bear Day.
Mm-hmm.
And if you were here when we had the trivia right before we went on Twitch, one of the questions was about the Care Bears. The question, I believe, was the Care Bears were started by a greeting card company in this American city. And they actually started in Cleveland. That's where it's like the second largest greeting card company after Hallmark. I don't know the name of it, but
that's crazy.
They basically figured out that people loved these bears, these characters they made on the greeting card. So then they wanted to start a toy line. So then they started a TV show or something like that to then sell the toys.
It's nuts.
It's insane.
Smart. American greetings, everyone's saying.
There we go. I assumed Fred would know because he's like the Ohio
but he doesn't,
historian.
Oh, I think they're going to say because he delivers the cards. I was like, how's he going to know?
Yeah, he spent all that time in the 30s or whatever the Care Bears were created. I did a lot of teddy bear research yesterday. And then your Mr. Bear was a question. The question was, and let's see if, I don't know if people in the chat.
There were people answering it.
Knew. What color is Carla Marie's sickly bear, Mr. Bear?
He's not sick, he's just old.
He looks sickly.
A lot of people in the chat just throwing out things from the 90s, and I'm here for it. Doug.
Lenny has the best answer. It used to be blue. It originated as blue. Do you want to grab Mr. Bear since it is National Teddy Bear Day?
I can, but I can do the Doug theme song.
Go for it.
Oh, I had
Nope.
to do, didn't I?
That ain't it.
I can do, what is the band?
No. Try it again.
No, what is this band? The Beats?
The Beats. We got the Beats.
No, the Beats is the band they like. Maybe it is. Because I know. Strumming on a trash can.
Oh, yeah, the Beats is the band that he likes.
Yeah.
Killer Tofu
is his band.
Thank you to Sarah B. the Schaefer.
Wait. I wanted to play...
Sarah Beth Schaefer. There we go.
I wanted to play Steve's message on here. Blue's Clues.
Oh, a lot of people have been... I'll see if I can find it on the interwebs.
I'll go get my teddy bear, but then you...
Well, no, you have to wait until I find this.
Oh,
a lot of people have been sending us this message from an Instagram story or an Instagram post.
Doug was essentially about a kid who had a crush who got bullied. Like,
what was that?
It was just all of our lives. That's why we all love Doug so much. Okay, so the Beats were the band that all the kids in Bluffington loved. Doug's band. Doug Funny.
There was Killer Tofu.
No, that's a song. No, wait. The Beats are a popular band featured in Doug. Okay, yeah, no. So they sing Killer Tofu. Does anyone know?
Oops. Sorry. That's Carson Daly speaking about.
If you go to Twitter, it's there.
No, I got it. So this is, should I play the whole message from him?
I mean, everyone's probably seen it, but sure.
All right, here we go. So this
is the original Steve from Blue's Clues.
Oh, hold on. Now I've got to get it onto the screen. Give me a second.
I love seeing everyone say, last year was so bad that Steve from Blue's Clues had to address the nation.
All right, we're just going to play the whole YouTube page because I'm not going to crop it right now. So give me 1 second. I'll get it on the screen. Hopefully this... let me know if you guys hear this.
I
don't. No sound yet. Hold on. Hold, please.
Man, that hits home. I love the person who just said no here. Thank you, Taylor.
God damn it. No sound yet? All right.
Okay, so Doug's Funny's band didn't really have a band name. It was just like his garage band.
Here we go.
Okay.
Monitor and output. Now it should work.
Back to beginning. Still no sound.
Still no sound. What the...
And they started talking over the best part. Screw that video.
Well, anyway,
Carson
you can
Daly.
see it on the screen. He ends by saying, "You look great, by the way."
Yep.
And everybody decided to send us that video because obviously he's a big fan of the Carla Marie and Anthony show.
I first got the video from Mike, who does all of our graphics. He was like, is Steve from Blue's Clues, or is Steve a fan or something? And I looked and I was like, man, this guy looks exactly like the original Steve. And I'm watching the video. I literally text Mike, I'm like, I can't believe how much he looks like the original Steve. And then I'm like, it is the original Steve. Also, his hat. Have you seen what it is?
No, what does it say?
It's the pen. It's his pen.
Oh, yeah, I did remember. I did see that.
I love it. So I'm on a mission to see how we can get Steve a You Look Great hoodie, because we actually have a blue You Look Great hoodie, size medium, which I think would be perfect.
That would be fantastic. Speaking of You Look Great stuff, we do still have the contest open. All you've got to do is type in ! And the word enter. It is the little backpack that Carla Marie has on her right.
Backpack.
That looks like a little hoodie with a pocket in the front. And one of our insulated tumblers.
One person wins both.
So make sure you type in ! And the word enter. You do have to be a subscriber to win. Sorry, that's life.
The reason that Steve came out with that video is because Blue's Clues is celebrating 25 years. And like it's actually a show that I watched as a kid. I mean, I was 8 years old when it came out. So I watched it, but then like my nieces started watching it, my sister, so I continued to watch it. But you would have been, what, 11?
It was, like, I watched a lot of Blue Clues.
Like you guessed the answer right away after the first clue, probably?
I watched a lot of Blue Clues, but a lot of that was because I had younger brothers and younger cousins. So it was a little younger. It was targeted at a slightly younger audience than me, but I still watched a lot of it.
And when I talked about this in the Instagram post that we shared, but when we started My Day Friday and we finally started getting emails, we couldn't believe it, but we would use the Mail Time theme song in our podcast 7 years ago. Here's the mail, it never fails, it makes me wanna,
wag my tail.
Yeah.
When it comes, I want to wail. Meryl. So, crap, I was going to say something a second ago. So it's only right, I guess, if we used the Mail Time theme song.
That's Steve.
That we don't sue Steve for using You Look Great to end his little video.
It's fair.
Makes sense. I also think, hear me out. Millennials are the largest generation by population size in America. Okay? I think if Steve dropped that video on like November 1st of last year, of 2020,
I would
and at the end just said, hey, think about writing me in on your ballot, I think he would have been the president. I think that's how much people loved that video. They just went like, you know what? Yeah, give this guy the presidency. Just hand it right over.
Martha said they sing the mail time different now.
Well, I'm sure they've updated some things.
Like, but here's my question. Imagine working, like, I want to be a producer on that show. Because, like, they've had to repeat clues. How many clues in 25 years have they had?
A lot, I think is the answer. But they're kids and they're dumb and they forget things.
Blue gets email now?
So is it email time? And I would assume Blue gets email. Like, how many people receive mail? That's not a bill. Or a wedding invitation.
I don't like this.
What?
I don't like it.
We have to watch Blue's Clues now. Does Nickelodeon come through on YouTube TV?
I don't think so.
Damn, we're never going to be able to watch
I don't know.
Blue's
I actually haven't looked because I don't generally look.
He gets mail, emails, and packages.
Does he use Amazon?
Fred the Mailman should be on Blue's Clues. Delivering the mail to Blue. I think Fred would be a great character for Nickelodeon.
He would be.
We're going to have a whole conversation
about
Fred.
The new Steve is Josh. There's been 3.
But it went from Steve to Steve originally, right?
I think so. However, Quartz with a K sent me pictures of the new Steve, a.k.a. Josh. Mm-hmm. And when you search him on the internet, there are shirtless photos of him, like, ripped.
The new Josh?
And you're like, I don't like this.
Good for him.
Oh, no. It's Steve to Joe to Josh. It's on Original Steve's Instagram.
But weren't there 2 Steves?
I thought there were. I thought they replaced Original Steve with another Steve.
Same.
That we were all supposed to pretend was the same person.
Let's see. I think that says CO_IO. Thank you for the subscription at tier 1. Appreciate you. First time chatter. Listen and watch while I'm on the treadmill in the mornings. Well, don't trip. That's Carla Marie's biggest fear.
Oh my God, stop. Where CO_IO. Where are you from? What's your name?
And then Heather said no. It went straight from Steve to Joe. To his brother, Joe.
Sarah Beth said it's meant for kids, but they are secretly hot for parents.
Makes sense. Sex sells. That's it. The other thing that we wanted to get to today, and we are going to do the giveaway in a little bit, so if you have not subscribed yet, now is your time to do that. And then once you're subscribed, you can hit type exclamation point and the word enter into the chat to be entered. This past weekend, we went to Mount Rainier National Park with our friend Raph when he was visiting. Mm-hmm. And there were 2 women at one of the gift shops at the end of our trip there who were talking about a déjà vu experience. And one of them said to the other, I believe déjà vu is the world's way or the universe's way of letting you know that you're on the right path. Like said, everything is lining up the way it's supposed to.
It happened because the girl said, oh my God, I said déjà vu.
Yeah.
And she's like, of what? And she said that I've been here before. And she goes, well, you obviously haven't been here before with me. Like, we've never been here. And then she said, it just means I'm on the right path.
Yeah.
And
it was I've never heard, the only thing I've really heard about déjà vu is you either had a dream that was similar to that experience or it was like from your past life or whatever. And that's why you recognize it.
Yeah.
But I love the idea that when everything, all the factors, all the little details around you line up perfectly, then that is what déjà vu is. And we actually were talking about that when we went to dinner that evening. And the waiter who was serving our table overheard us and said, there is a theory that essentially your fated life, like your fate, is this line. Mm-hmm. And the life that we live is like a curve that goes up and down. And when those points meet, that's déjà vu.
I'm still not understanding why I felt it before, though. Like, I'm all for believing if I have déjà vu, it means I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. But why is it déjà vu? Why is it somewhere I've apparently been already? Like, why is that?
It's not that you've been there already. It means that subconsciously all of the factors in your life at that point are lined up exactly the way they're supposed to be, which is why it's familiar. Oh. Not that it's happened already.
I get it.
It's just unbelievably familiar. It's very much like when you meet a new friend for the first time, right? Mm-hmm. And you have that familiar feeling because you get along so well. You guys are compatible on so many different levels. It's kind of like that.
Yeah.
But for a room, okay. Essentially.
Or a situation. Do you have deja vu?
Yeah, every now and then. I don't, you know what's weird though? I don't usually make a big deal of it. There's people like, oh my God, guys, stop. This is deja vu for me. And it's like, all right, weirdo.
I have a friend
who
used to
keep going with my day.
Fall on the floor every time he had deja vu so that it would go away. Because he was like, well, there's a very slim chance that when I was living this already, I fell on the floor.
I don't think that's how that works. What if it's an alternate universe version somehow manifesting itself in this one, says Wardo711 in the Twitch chat.
Now that I've seen Loki,
it could be like a variant of you lived the same life? Maybe. Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, now other theory is that you've lived this life already and like you've been reincarnated.
Yeah.
Do you believe that that's possible?
I mean, I believe that anything's possible. So yes.
Do you think that this is your first time living?
Yeah. I think so. I think it's my first time living this life at least. Like born to the parents I was born to, living in this home.
Right. No, because not how you don't.
No, because there's also a theory that you're just like reliving, like you die miserable. And you start again.
No, that sounds miserable. My question is like, do you think you're do you think maybe in like the early 1800s you were a
pirate
pioneer that dug for gold?
No, I'll tell you why. Because none of those skills have transferred over. Like if you put me out on the range. You put me into the frontier, I'd be dead in a week.
I believe that I was in ancient Egypt as a pharaoh with all the cats.
I believe the cat part.
Because when they uncover my mummification, they're going to be like, this is that girl who lives in Seattle.
No, I think I could have been a swashbuckling pirate back in the day.
What?
I think
what does that mean?
What do you mean?
What is this word?
Swashbuckling? That's a word.
What does that mean?
I think that's the belt, that like big ass belt they have. Isn't that what a swashbuckle is? That holds a sword? Pretty sure I was right. I'm right.
A town crier? Is that me or Anthony?
That's Carla Marie. No, I think I could have 100% been a pirate because it seems like if you're comparing like pirate life to frontier life and farming life back then, I think pirate life is actually a little more enjoyable.
You were slinging Distiller's Cola.
Yeah, I was just drinking whiskey, drinking rum. I'm more of a, like, I need an actual room to sleep in rather than, like, sleeping outside in the pouring rain like a pioneer man.
But you would be able to because you can sleep anywhere.
Yeah, but not like...
Maybe that's why you can sleep anywhere.
Because I was a pioneer man? Maybe.
Fred the mailman definitely was the person that like delivered notes.
That would have been the town crier, right? That like screams all the news to everybody. That was like the first newspaper. No, he was
probably a lumberjack.
That was the first podcast. The town crier was the first podcast that you would just be like, oh, I'm gonna listen to this person yell a bunch of things for a while.
News athlete. I was reading athlete.
By the way, did someone say I was a D2 athlete?
In your past life.
Oh yeah, now I upgraded. Or maybe I was a pro athlete and I've now been downgraded.
Probably.
Which sucks for the version of me in 3 variants because they're not going to be athletic at all.
Like,
because I'll go D2, then I'll go 3, then maybe high school. That's it.
Do you think we knew each other in a previous life?
I don't think so.
You could have been a girl and I could have been a boy.
It's great.
I hope to be a cat in my next life.
All right. I do want to remind everyone that we've got 6 minutes until we are going to close the contest. Right around 9 o'clock on the West Coast is when we will do that. So make sure if you have not entered, it's exclamation point and the word enter. I did that like way smoother that time.
Good job, Tones.
And you have to be a subscriber to enter. And the reason we do that is A, we need more subscribers, and B, we pay for shipping ourselves.
Yeah.
And that shit adds up. So there's that.
If we knew each other in a previous life, what would our roles have been?
I think like medieval. I think I would have been a knight and you would have been like a beer wench. Like at medieval times, you know, when you like scream for beer and chicken.
I would have been a queen and you would have been my joker. And I'd be like, dance.
A jester?
Yeah, joker.
A jester.
Dance.
I was a jester for Halloween in like 5th grade.
Maybe our Halloween costumes, what we want to be as kids, are what we were in previous lives, which means I would have been a genie.
I was a Supergirl once.
No, kid. No, you were a teenager. Like, what were you as like an 8-year-old?
Probably Ninja Turtle.
So maybe you were a crime-fighting ninja.
I remember a Ninja Turtle costume. There's a picture of me as like a tiger or something at one point.
A jester. A jester is a thing.
Yeah. Why are people saying it's not? The court jester.
Yeah.
Is someone saying that it's not a thing?
Oh, Crazy Dream Girl said I combined a joker and a chester. But a jester, a court jester, or a fool was a member of the household of a nobleman or monarch employed to entertain the guests. So, did I say jester or joker?
You said joker, and I said jester.
Yeah.
And then let me see. There were pictures that I had on my desktop.
I blocked the word cowgirl.
Oh, I actually have the tiger picture.
Oh, that's why someone said I was a tiger tamer and you were a tiger?
Okay, so I actually, oddly enough, and maybe I'll post this one today because I haven't posted in a while. I found a bunch of actually my brother sent a bunch of these pictures that my mom was going through in our house a while back. So this is a picture of a picture.
Fred the Mailman said, Déjà Vu is when the stream of your consciousness lags a little and you see something that was previously uploaded. Then the lag goes away and you see everything regularly. I don't want to believe that.
So it's like buffering? It's literally like consciousness buffering? I mean, I kind of like it.
No.
Why? Why is that?
I like being on my path or whatever.
All right, so let me put this on the screen real quick. There we go. Man, this is why we need like a Twitch producer. So that
where do we get one of those?
Do this. All right.
Well, they'd have to be here with us.
Speaking of that tiger picture from me.
Like that was definitely your like mom's idea to make you that, right?
Yeah, I don't think that at that age I was making any decisions for myself.
Is that your dad?
That is my Uncle John.
I was going to say does not like it looks like your dad, but it's not your dad.
That's my Uncle John, who was my first ever roommate because growing up, he was 14 and he moved in with my parents from Lebanon. So we shared a room together.
You do look like him now, though. Someone else said that. Becky.
My dad's side of the family. So like there's my dad, his brother John. A lot of their kids have very similar, like they're very strong traits.
Wait, go back. Show it again.
Why? Are we looking at me or my Uncle John?
You. Are you sure that's you?
Yeah, I'm 100% sure.
Looks like your brother.
Nope, that's me.
Okay, so who picked that costume?
Oh, you want a funny story though?
Sure.
So, I guess because I was what?
Lenny said Tony the Tiger.
Also, shout out to Lenny.
Oh my God!
We gotta talk about this quickly.
Lenny went to The Late Show with Stephen Colbert. I always get confused because they all moved around. The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, and he wore his turquoise You Look Great shirt, which was also known as Mama's favorite. And he was in the front row. And if you watch the show from not last night, the night before, as Stephen Colbert is walking out, they pan to the audience, and it's super grainy. I took a video of it. I'll put it on my story today. Lenny, you see him standing next to a woman in a red dress. Mm-hmm. And I was like, we were screaming. We're like, there it is. So I went back and recorded it. It was so freaking cool.
But every time they went to the crowd, they went to the peasants in the back seats.
I know. I was like, freaking Lenny, why didn't you go sit at the top?
Lenny's seats were too good to be shown.
Too good.
But that picture of me that I showed us a little while ago, my mom, I guess because I was the firstborn, took a bunch of pictures of me. And then my brother Michael was next. took slightly less pictures of my brother Michael. My brother Justin was the third child, and even less pictures of Justin. Plus, there's just more going on, right? There's like kids you got to chase around, so you can't sit there and photograph everything. So for Justin's school projects, he had to make like a collage of all of these pictures from when he was a baby. And Justin and I look pretty similar when we're young. And my mom just let him use pictures of me because there were trips. He was like, oh, yeah, I remember going to Disneyland. And my mom's like, you never went to Disneyland, but we'll just let you use this picture because she wanted him to be like super happy about all the pictures that he took. And she didn't want to admit to her.
So when was he
her
told
elementary
this?
school child that there were like no pictures of him. I think he's still.
He just found out now?
Is he in here?
I don't know, but.
No, I don't know if he's watching now, but I don't think he knows yet.
It sucks that I always say this all the time. Like, kids these days are going to have a full-blown documentation of their childhood.
Yeah.
Like,
every day.
Yes, we had things like recorded. Obviously, our parents brought out like the camera on the holidays, the camcorder. But like our day-to-day wasn't generally like every waking moment, like, oh, he's doing something cute, record it. It's like, go get the camcorder, make sure it's charged. Like there's clearly a disconnect. But my niece, actually, my brother gave my niece his old camcorder that's not like that old. It like records, I think, on mini disc or something.
So like from the early 2000s.
Yeah. For my great nephew. And she's like, I actually kind of like it because if it's Christmas, I'm just going to whip out my phone, have my phone out, be recording him. It's almost like makes it special, that it's a special thing.
And there's that flip out screen.
Yeah. So they were using it at Easter, but I don't know. It's like, it's different. It's better and worse in some situations.
But I also think you've got to remember back then there were less pictures of us because yes, your niece has a video camera. That's a totally different thing, but she can still take pictures of her son at any point in time with her phone.
Right.
Taking a camera out
of the bag, of the camera bag.
Not even taking it out of the bag. Taking it out of the home to go with you anywhere was another chore.
Well, you needed to carry a whole nother bag.
And you've got a baby, you've got a diaper bag, you've got bottles, you've got all that crap. So it wasn't something that people just carried around all the time.
My dad had it was almost like a duffel, essentially. And it had his camera, and it had like 2 different lenses, and it also carried like the camcorder. And I think that's like, as I was growing up, I loved the idea of taking photos. And I think it's because that was such like a special thing when we were kids. Like the camera came out, and it's interesting that like the only reason I like that is because it was around for special moments. It wasn't like my dad was like this great photographer.
No, all the pictures are terrible.
I gravitated towards that, and I wanted a camera like that, and he still has it. And it's like,
that's cool.
It's really cool. And I used his camera bag for a bit when I got my own SLR, but like it doesn't even like fit things properly. But I remember the camera bag specifically because it would be there for vacations and stuff.
Sarah Beth Schaefer also said, not to mention the film, you had one shot to take that picture, and then you have to wait for it to get developed. Whereas now, picture doesn't come out good. Take it again right away, and it's kind of perfect.
Yeah.
And you've got, like, people forget pictures look so much better today, even on cell phones, because Android and Apple both have, like, processors just for their cameras. So there's artificial intelligence making that picture better the second you take it, which is kind of crazy to think of. Like, even though you just snap a picture and you think like, oh, this is that moment, it's already been processed to a degree before you look at it.
So it's not even the actual moment. Wow.
It's a heightened version of that moment. It is now 9:03 on the West Coast, which means we can pull a winner here.
Okay.
And as I'm doing that, I just want to remind everyone, if you have not signed up yet, you have to be a subscriber to enter. Carla Marie is going to show you the things we're giving away right now. And all you've got to do once you are a subscriber is type in exclamation point and the word enter into the chat. So there's the bag, which a lot of people are making a big deal about that bag. It's kind of cool. And the tumbler, of course.
Wait, so Jill sent a message, and I want to read it.
Go for it.
Back about Déjà Vu. There it is. She said...
I feel like we talked about Déjà Vu already.
I hate you. She said, When I was 12, my first job was filling charts at my aunt's doctor's office. About a year or so before this job, I had a dream that I had a medical file in my hand and the name on it was Melissa Sullivan. So a year before she even had the job. When I turned 15 and left to go work at McDonald's, I remember filing my last chart and I told myself it was the last chart I would ever file. And she looked and it was for Melissa Sullivan.
Wait, I'm confused.
How? Before she started the job, she had a dream.
Oh, okay. I missed that part because I was reading the. So she lived a dream.
Yeah.
Did she know who Melissa Sullivan was beforehand?
I don't know.
Like, why would you think of this random person named Melissa Sullivan?
When you have dreams, do you see yourself like you're watching yourself in the movie, or are you dreaming from your own eyes? Like, do you see Anthony in your dreams?
I think from my own eyes.
Me too. I actually was. My dreams last night were wild. I was actually hysterically crying in my sleep.
I rarely remember them.
The whole stadium blew up in flames in mine.
That's fun. All right. Now that I'm on the page for the giveaway, did anyone else enter? We have 146 tickets purchased, by the way.
Jeez.
146 different people have subscribed at some point and typed in exclamation point and the word enter. Mm-hmm. And that's all you've got to do. You got 10 seconds left in case you just showed up or you were procrastinating or something along those lines. Exclamation point. Exclamation point. I hate that word.
I can't say myth.
And the word enter.
Myth.
Oh, myth is easy for me.
It's because the braces.
That sounds like it could be a difficult thing to say. All right, here we go. 148 people. Congratulations to who just became the last person. Sonali was the last person to enter.
Okay, now who wins?
All right, close giveaway.
Bam.
Draw a winner.
Andre, where the heck have you been?
Mike Suz. Or Suze. Mike Suze won.
Mike Suz.
Suz?
Oh, it sounds cool.
MIKE. SUZ won.
KEY.
Mike, if you're in here, let us know. Because what we're going to have to do now is message you through Twitch so we can get your information. Oh, it could be Mike's Uzi.
I don't think it's that. We also have to talk about the stream that we're doing this weekend.
Yes. So that'll be the last thing, actually. Because it's going to be a specialty stream that we're doing on Sunday. And this is going to be... Hey, Mike, there you are. We're going to message you through Twitch, through the Whisper feature, which is the DMs on Twitch. So make sure you look for that. We're going to need your info, and we're going to send you this stuff. Hopefully you have it mailed out tomorrow at the very latest. So the Sunday stream, we're going to have it not only a special guest, but it's going to be a whole special event that you can also participate in on your own if you go out and grab the
ingredients.
I don't want to use ingredients because we're already saying it's something to cook then.
Okay, why are we being mischievous?
All right, go for it.
So this Sunday night, we are going to do a bake-along. And it's like your favorite baking show, but better because we physically actually bake with you and are going to do it all together and not be like, Food Network when they're like, and this is what it'll look like. Good luck. Bye. We're actually going to bake with you. So Anthony's cousin Michelle, the owner of Fistful of Cake, obviously she bakes and knows what the hell she's doing, is going to be here. And we are going to bake a s'mores blondie. It looks so good. I'm dropping the link in here right now. It's got all the ingredients of what you're going to need. Yes, it does. It's in the newsletter. So if anyone who saw the newsletter, they knew exactly what it was. So
yeah, we're going to bake together. And for someone like me who doesn't bake at all, it's going to be a step-by-step process. The ingredients, nothing's going to be pre-done at all. We're going to do this together. So even if you're a terrible chef, baker, even if you've never been to a kitchen before, we'll be able to, Michelle will be able to walk you through the process as long as you have the, the necessary ingredients and pots and pans and things.
So, you don't need pots.
Do people have pans these days?
Yes. It's Sunday at 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. East Coast time. Just that Michelle said it will So the baking time is like 40 minutes. So if you want to be there for just like the prep and then throw it in the oven and have to leave, that's totally fine. But prep is about 10 to 15 minutes. And obviously we're going to, set up and be talking a bit before. So
we'll play some games.
Yeah.
While it's cooking.
So keep that in mind. But once you put it in the oven, we're going to hang out on the stream, but you don't have to be there, obviously, that whole time.
You should, though.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying if someone's like, I can't do it because I can't commit that time at 8 p.m. on a Sunday night in the East Coast, there's some like little extra time.
So, but once it bakes, it's like done.
I think you're going to have to sprinkle the stuff on top. There's like a little topping.
We will do this. It's going to be Sunday, this Sunday. What time are we doing again?
5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. East Coast.
There we go.
Brittany said, I've done the Nailed It challenges at home and failed, so let's see how this turns out.
What is a Nailed It challenge?
Nailed It is a show on Netflix. It's a bake show.
Oh, and they tell people to do things at home?
I don't know. I guess so.
Well, we're going to be there step by step. And the cool part is you can actually ask questions
Yeah.
through the chat. And Michelle will be able to answer them. And I think there are 2 options with how you can finish it, which is good. But either way, make sure you are here on Sunday. The ingredients are in the newsletter. Carla Marie also put the post just now in the chat. So look for the Carla Marie and Anthony message in there. It's got that hyperlink. That's going to take you right to the page with all the ingredients and whatnot. So
we're going to call our show Failed It.
No, but no one's going to fail.
Oh.
I think we're going to call our show Baking with the Carla Marie and Anthony Show featuring Michelle, owner of Fistful of Cake.
I like calling
That's a long name.
I like calling it a bake along, like a sing along. We're doing it together.
Should we sing during the bake along?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Karaoke baking.
Also, I'm going to drop the Fever Tree link in here again so you can find out where to get Fever Tree near you. See if any of your local beverage stores have Fever Tree, because this cola was definitely awesome. Never thought I would say that.
I know. I really do think that if you want to impress people at your home bar, this is the icing on the cake once it's all put together.
Don't worry, I have a special cola for that. You will sound so fancy and not actually have to be fancy.
Anyway, we are out of here. Thank you for hanging out with us. Hopefully we'll see you on Sunday. If not, Monday morning, we'll be back to our regular program here.
And there's My Day Friday. And don't forget to listen to Almost On Air podcast. 20-somethings Doing Nothing. Last week, myself, Erica, and Ricky did a Girls Room podcast. Part 2 is coming out next week. But go check out everything because it was a lot of fun.
Peace out.